morning, YouTube. Sandy C is back with some uncommon sense, and I've got the signs. I see dead people. No, not those signs. Economic and real estate signs. Okay, first, go ahead and hit the like. Second, I'm not a financial advisor or any type of financial expert or any other desk jockey with a piece of paper that says I know anything. I'm just a dude on YouTube, so do your own research, okay? All right, but I'm here to talk to you about sign of the times, okay? We all know the economy and real estate ebb and flow. That's what they do. They cycle up, they cycle down, bear markets, bull markets. That's what happens, okay? But some people just don't want to open their eyes and see the sign, okay? I saw the sign, and it opened up my eyes. I saw the sign, okay? And I want to hear your comments. Hit the like, please comment, subscribe, but let me know if you see these signs and what signs you've seen, okay? So let's go back. Little time warp. Let's go back to 2005, 6, 2007, 2008. Check out some pictures of the skyline of New York, LA, any major city, even, smaller cities. What do you see? Robert Kiyosaki pointed this out. Massive amounts of cranes, trains, and automobiles everywhere. Every other building, it seemed like it had a crane, was either in brand new construction or addition, okay? I don't know if you had this in your neighborhood, but I remember at that time, it seemed like every other house was getting a bathroom remodel, a kitchen remodel, a repipe, a replumb, a redo this, a redo new ceilings, walls, everything. As a landscaper, is a pain in the butt to get in these neighborhoods because every other house has, big work vans, big work trucks also, and I'm trying to get in and out. Okay. Have you noticed that recently? I noticed in my area, the construction, especially right after COVID, I mean, it was 90% of homes in a neighborhood were all getting remodels done at the same time. Insane. Flipper people went crazy. Same thing. Okay. So in your big cities, you'll notice your cranes. You get into your suburbs and your residential area, you'll notice all the remodeling vans. Everybody's doing this. Everybody's got to keep up with the new Joneses. Exactly. The Joneses. You need a new car. You need a new bathroom. Let's add 4 more bathrooms while we're at it. We've all got to have the granite and this, that, and the other thing. We got to have the new fancy lights that do the colors. Ooh, look at me. I got a little remote. That light cost $2. You paid $200 for it. Okay. And then the other thing is apartment buildings. Massive amounts of them. I know in my area, God, they just decimated forest. What was forest? And they're putting up all these apartments. Now, what I know, remember, I don't know anything. What I know, just like in '08, if you guys remember, did you have all this construction and then one day it just stopped? I remember neighborhoods going in. They'd have the entire infrastructure. They'd level the forest. They'd put in the streets, street lights, sewers. They'd get sometimes the electrical wired up and then whoosh, ghost town. Builders went bankrupt and went bust and pulled on out. And now there's just this, what was a nice forest. Now it's been decimated. All those animals are now nuisance in the neighborhoods built previous, but you just destroyed their home. And this ugly eyesore of just ghost town is left. A great example in my grandfather's place. They were going to build a neighborhood. They got the streets, they got the lights in, they got the sewers, all of it. They got 3 structures up. One got all the way to putting in the electric box. The rest were just basically the exterior walls. They didn't even get the interior walls done yet. And the project stopped, vanished, done, like off switch, click, off. And nothing happened to it until 2013. I guess somebody else bought it and then just demoed the whole thing anyway. So, have you seen these signs? And I'm going to go down the street on a little dog walk, and I'm going to show you some more signs that I have seen. In addition, we have a thing called the Homeless Voice around here. They do like a little newspaper, and They're on a lot of the major boulevards and things, and they take donations, and they give you a little newspapers, informational regarding, the homeless situation and stuff. Pretty cool. I like helping them out. I got kind of a guy that I'm a little buddy with or whatever, so whenever I see him, I'll chuck him a cold Gatorade out of my truck or something like that. If I've got some Nutri-Grain bars or something like that, I'll go ahead and hook him up. But unfortunately, with these times, I'm seeing less of them. And most of these homeless that are truly homeless, not bums, these are truly homeless, they don't have family, and they typically have a mental or a physical disability. Okay? No, not the color of their skin or their sex or anything like that. That's not a real disability. But I mean like an actual physical disability, whether it be some type of mental retardation, blindness, physical disability, whatever. These people just need help. They're good people. They just need help. They weren't born as fortunate as us, okay? But unfortunately, what I see now is people, built, someone just like me, mid-30s, strong back, capable of working, but instead they rather do drugs behind the damn gas station and take over these corners. These are bums. These are jerks. These are scumbags. What am I doing again? I'm like popcorn. Okay, and they've been taking over these corners and cussing people out that don't give them anything and all this kind of crap, and they're smoking meth in the sewers. So that's one thing, another thing I've noticed. And then we're going to go to, I know a lot of people that last year when houses were going crazy, their landlords up and just kind of, I know illegally, but these people couldn't afford representation, kicked them out of their houses and sold the houses under them. Now they're left kind of on the street to just try and struggle and fight. So I've seen a lot of people living out of RVs. The other thing I've seen is people that had RVs maybe and had to sell their home, and they're now in their RV trying to live out of it. My area is not very friendly with that. So I'm going to go down the street and show you some stuff. All right, I'm going to go down this one street and just show you several examples. See this structure behind me, just over my shoulder here? That is actually a garage, okay? The home is further up the road there, just a little bit, 100 feet away from it or so, and the owner of it rents out the house. Okay, I've had my friend living there for quite some time. Well, as of, it's been shortly after COVID happened, the woman who owns it is the worst of the worst type of slumlord. It's just an evil liar. But either way, she's now got her degenerate son living in it. And it was the garage of these other people that were renting it. So he's in the backyard now, sometimes partying until 2 or 3 in the morning on a Tuesday and stuff. It's just been a whole crazy thing going on. But people breaking up rentals, shoving people in garages. We'll go down the street and show you some more. All right, here we go. Here's another neighbor down the street. She's got a big piece of property, probably an acre, 1.1 acres, something like that. It's a lot of property. But this is a residential area. You're not supposed to be renting it out. This is an RV storage, and you'll see right over this shoulder here, that's an RV under a cover. We got another one here right over my shoulder. There are people living in these, and there are more of them. She is now renting out her backyard. Oh, I'm getting yanked by a big hound dog. She's renting them out. There's another view of that. Renting them out to people. And people are staying in them. So it's not even RV storage. They're not just here storing it anymore. They're actually living out of them in other people's properties. So it's a sign of the times. What signs are you seeing? Hit the like, hit the subscribe, and leave a comment. What signs do you see? Have you seen the cranes in your area? Have you seen all the new construction, the big builders? Have you seen residential projects, keeping up with the Joneses, all that kind of stuff? Keep your eyes open. Keep your eyes open, people. The signs are out there. Don't ignore them. Don't go, oh, well, Ding Dong on TV says this. Well, you know what? Ding Dong on TV should also have to say a disclaimer like I do, They're more of an idiot than I am, and I have no problem saying, I'm an idiot, don't watch me, okay? So leave your comments. What are you seeing? What's the sign of the times, okay? We're going into a bear market. We freaking know it. Don't ignore the signs. Don't be a ding dong. Get prepared, not scared. Ninja Nation, baby. Sandy C is out. Out, Ninja Nation. While on my walk, talking about the RVs and stuff, because I got a pretty hound dog, a woman, said, hey, blah, 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 can I pet your dog, blah, blah, blah. So I went to talk to her. Turns out this woman likes bigger dogs, but only has a little 8-pound, pocket fur ball because she's living in an RV. One of these properties I showed, I actually met someone living in their RV, and there were actually more RVs in the front yard where people were living in. And so I'm going to go back there, and in a later video or something, I hope to in the future interview her, see what led her to this path. Seemed like a normal, nice woman, spoke fine, didn't look like a crackhead or anything. So yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get an interview with her and see what got her to this situation. Look out for that in a later video.